All right, YouTube, we're here with George again.
Charles.
Did I fuck up already?
Yeah, but that's all good. Just don't call me late for dinner, huh?
It's late for dinner.
How you doing?
All right. So he's going to talk about when he opened for Paul Revere and the Raiders. He started telling me this story. You know, I don't have much money, so we're going to make this one short. But
back in '91 at Bally's Casino in the Goldwyn Ballroom, huge. They had 603 channel boards in there for this gig. There was 50,000 people in this room. It was huge. The room is like from here to the plaza, and it's as wide. Unbelievable. Anyway,
how many people in the
there was 50,000 people in
and one indoors.
Yeah, it was awesome. Incredible.
That place doesn't exist anymore?
Oh yeah, sure.
Where's it at? What was the place?
Inside Bally's, all the way on the back side.
That Bally's doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I ain't got that far on the street.
That's right across from the old Cromwell. It used to be Barbary Coast. Now it's called the Cromwell.
Right.
Anyway, it was in '91. BASF Cassettes had their convention. They hired Paul Revere and the Raiders to be their headliner. Well, myself and several other acts, some of them big names, like the Shirelles, all opened for the Raiders. And they had like 7 different opening acts. And the stage was like, the stage 4 was 8 feet up off of room floor. They had the whole front of it lined in Harley Davidsons. I don't know why, but that's what they did. Anyway.
That was the style at the time.
I was coming off stage, and the real Shirelles from back in the 50s were following me to open for the Raiders. It was pretty cool.
Lucky bastard.
It was in '91. 5 years before that, I opened for the Beach Boys in Wichita, Kansas, and a big dome place they have downtown Wichita. It's called the Century Theater. At the time I was out of a local booking agency here called the Bobby Morris Agency. They booked bands in all these casinos and all over.
That name sounds really familiar.
Yeah, well, Bobby Morris goes back to the day. He was like the biggest booking agent.
Is this company still around?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, their main office is out of Beverly Hills, California.
Of course.
But they had an office here. Anyway, I was out of the Bobby Morris Agency with a 7-piece show band booked out of there, and that was when we went back. And it was really cool.
Did you hear about this new studio that's in town?
No, I didn't.
Just opened up.
No, I didn't.
Film studio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get locked in with those people. And what I'll do is I'll give you some props over there.
Oh, right on, man.
Do you have do you have a promo package?
I do at home, yeah.
Okay, so I'll be asking you for that.
Right on, man. Back in the day, one of the main recording studios was called Las Vegas Recording Studio. They used to be right up behind Boulder Station. Back in 1970, Elvis did a lot of recording in there. And they actually had...
Well, Elvis had his own thing here, though.
No.
Yes, he did.
No. He had a house here.
But no, I hear he had a fucking warehouse and a studio and a sound stage.
He probably had one he rented, but he didn't own it.
No. It was that was the Colonel's trip.
Well, you know where he had a home here in Vegas.
Well, of course.
Yeah, it's right there on 6th Street. It's now called Heartland Mansion. That was his. Yeah.
Heartland Mansion. Okay, I'll go there.
Yeah.
So
back in the day,
I just figured he'd stay here at the fucking. Where was he?
He was at what's now called the Westgate. Originally, when he opened, it was called the International. Yeah, then it became the Hilton.
Where was he at on the strip, though? They built this casino, this whole fucking hotel and casino around his ass.
No, that was the Hilton. Originally called the International, and it's over on Paradise. It's now called the Westgate.
Okay, because there was this one hotel.
No, that's it right there.
That they were building, and Elvis showed up on the construction site.
Right.
They were building it for
That was the International, now called the Westgate.
Okay, that's the Westgate now.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking venue.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the time, it was the largest casino in Vegas.
Yeah, because you see Elvis on the real Elvis,
Right.
the other real Elvis,
My daddy.
your daddy, on fucking on stage,
Right.
dressed in all the frills and feathers and all that
Right.
shit, and he's got the house fucking packed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was at that time it opened and yeah, and technically Barbara Streisand actually opened that. And then Elvis was the
Doesn't she
second.
own a, she owns a casino down there?
No. No.
I thought she did.
But she actually opened that.
Well, that's what you gotta
And then he
confirm your
followed her,
information.
and then from then on it was his. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the place. But the West End now, right?
It's called the Westgate.
The West
But
End.
originally, when Elvis got there, it was called the International Hotel.
I think that's
and
right.
then it became the Las Vegas Hilton.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to do a few shows there. You know, if it weren't for him, if
He did over 1,500 shows.
Hey, all the guy had to do is go into fucking rehab and get away from the Colonel because the Colonel killed him. You know, he just. I mean,
Well,
Elvis
it was a lot of things attributed. It wasn't just the
and
Colonel.
Elvis was a son of a
but
bitch.
the Colonel didn't help.
No. Nope. I mean, nobody had any fucking reins on the guy. Nobody had a fucking any control of him. He was a big fucking corn-fed motherfucker from Memphis, and he knew how to use his guns. He would fucking muck a motherfucker out if you talk shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Told him some shit he didn't want to fucking hear, like, get your fucking fat ass into rehab, asshole. You're gonna die.
Yeah. Get it fixed. Go get photos. Hang on one second.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? Where you from? Now your turn. That way he'll have a picture of something pretty. Well, give me a bump anyway.
Thank you.